So to make these earrings, I'm going on with my impeccable yarn, some scissors, fish hooks. You can get these from Michael's to make earrings with, or Joann's, whatever craft store you want to go to, but they are called fish hooks. And I'm taking my yarn and I'm using my hand. I've seen people use paper towel rolls or cardboard or anything, but I'm just wrapping the yarn around my hand, leaving some leverage depending on the length of the earrings you want to make. And for shorter lengths, between 4 to 7 inches, I like to wrap around between 45 and 50 times, but then anything longer between 7 and 10 inches, I like to wrap around like 56 to 70 times, just for the fullness and the thickness. But then once you get done, you just want to snip the end of your yarn, and then we're going to cut another piece of yarn separate from the yarn that we already cut. We're going to take our fish hook and we are going to roll the piece of yarn to make a little tiny twist notion, and then we're going to slip that through the fish hook end, and we're going to pull the fish hook halfway between either side of the string. So on the left and the right, it should be an even length amount of yarn. So then I'm just going to pull that yarn or put it through the inside of our loop, and then I'm going to tie a knot. And you don't want to tie it too tight to the point where the yarn breaks, but you just want to tie it tight enough to where it secures all of the yarn that you have in the loop. So then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to insert it into that hole right there and cut. And you want to make sure you're as close to the middle as possible, because if not, one side will be longer than the other side, and of course we don't want that. So there you can see the yarn is pretty uneven. That's okay, because of course at the end we'll go in and we're going to snip those dead ends or the excess yarn at the bottom. And then you can even take a hair or ruler or a measuring tape or whatever to make sure that both earrings are the same size, the same length, the same thickness, all of that stuff like that. But I always like to make sure they are as even as possible and there's no raggedy, straggly ends. So once you get as close to that as possible, you can see there are still some that are a tad bit shorter, but I've never had a complaint about a few short strings here or there. So then this was a little bit difficult to do with two hands and trying to record, but I'm just going to take another longer piece of yarn and I'm going to wrap it around to create a tassel. And I'm going to tie it again, not too tight to the point where the yarn snaps, but tight enough to where it creates the tassel effect. And then I'm going to tie it again on the opposite side, tie me a really tight knot, and that will be it for these earrings. You guys, if you knew how much money these earrings make me, I sell them in all colors, all sizes, different thicknesses. We could do color combos as you saw in the beginning. Like, they are so popular. So again, I'm going to take my scissors in, snip the excess yarn, and that is it. This is what they look like, the final look. I hope you like them. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. The shop is also in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.